Now we get to kind of let you wear the analyst role and preview UFC 201. I know you're pumped up because the main card features your division.
Oh, I know, man. I'm so pumped up for this, man. I mean, you got two of the guys at the top of the game in the welterweight division facing off the main event, and possibly my next opponent here pretty soon. So, yeah, super pumped, man.
You know, that's going to be an interesting day for you because, for one, how cool is it to be an analyst on Fox, on national television, talking about a sport you love, but at the same time, your emotions are probably going to go back and forth as you watch Lawler and Woodley unfold because, again, you're in the mix there for fighting the winner.
Exactly. You know, it's an awesome opportunity, you know, just for me to get out there and you know, not just to talk about the fight, but, you know, looking for something after my career as well. So being a Fox Sports analyst will give you that experience. You got to get out there, you know, try something new. And just phenomenal fighters and nerve-wracking for me because I know who I want to win. You know, I want Lawler to win just because he's the guy that nobody's beaten, and that's the guy that I want to face off against.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, if Tyrone wins, maybe they'll give him a rematch. So I mean, do I wait for that? Do I, you know, what do I do if that happens? So it's kind of up in the air right now, you know?
Right. You know, I was gonna tell you this. You probably know it already, but when Condit fought Lawler, Woodley was working the desk. And, of course, this has kind of been Woodley's shot for a while, but, you know, the thing that happened with Hendricks in Houston, and then there's been other delays and injuries. But did you ever see Tyron Woodley that night? He had this look because he was shook up because Condit and Lawler had a barn burner, and, of course, people were screaming for the rematch, and you could just see Woodley, you know, the life being sucked out of him. He's trying his best to be professional, but I think he realized, holy crap, if they run the rematch, what do I do? You know, what do I do? Same thing you were just sharing with us. What do you do if they run the rematch? You know, so that's why it's going to be an emotional roller coaster for you on Saturday. But do you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember that fight and that broadcast?
Oh, man, I do remember that, man. And he was kind of shook up because you really didn't know if that what was going to happen. Are they going to get the rematch or not? To be honest, when I looked at the fight, I thought Condit was winning. I thought he won the fight. And so I thought they were going to give him another rematch because it was so close and it was an awesome fight, man. And, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of would be in that same boat if, you know, if that does happen. If Tyrone wins, you know, do they get a rematch? Or do I face off against him? Do I have to wait? Do I wait for the fight to happen, or do I step out there with somebody else who's going to race to me and risk getting beat or losing that shot, you know?
Right.